and welcome. My name is Jocelyn and today I am finally doing an update to my sample project pan. It's been a while since I filmed my intro and I have finished up all of the samples that I rolled into this project, and I will be rolling in new samples after I talk about the things that I used up. So the first sample that I used up was a NARS bronzer. It was just one of those pressed powders into one of these little paper sample things. This was fine, but NARS is not cruelty free, so I will not be purchasing a full size at any point, but this was a fine bronzer. I did not like using it. I also used up two skincare items. These are both items by First Aid Beauty. These are the Coconut Skin Smoothie Priming Moisturizer. So I had two of these samples and I actually liked this quite a bit. I might consider purchasing a full size of it because I did like it quite a bit. I am using a Good Molecules primer, moisturizing primer right now though, and I do like that one also. So it turns out I like priming moisturizers. I don't use a lot of primers on my skin because I don't find them super effective, but I do apparently like priming moisturizers. So this was actually pretty good, and First Aid Beauty is cruelty free, so that's a big bonus. Also, the other skincare item I used up are these two right here. These are both the Youth to the People Kale and Spinach Green Tea Hyaluronic Acid Superfood Moisture Cream. So these are creams, moisturizers. I really like this moisturizer a lot, so I was happy to get use out of these two little sample packets. I would like to purchase a full size of one of these. I am in need of a moisturizer right now, but I'm waiting for the Sephora VIB sale that comes around every spring, which is hopefully still happening, but I guess we will see. But I would like to pick up a moisturizer during that sale. Let me know what your favorite moisturizers are, because I have a handful that I have my eye on, but I would love to hear what your favorite moisturizers are. So this is definitely one of mine though, and I might pick this up. We'll have to see. So this next item, I actually kind of messed up. I grabbed an Hourglass Mineral Veil primer, and I thought I had grabbed two of these to use up, but I accidentally grabbed this instead, and this is the Immaculate Liquid Powder Foundation. This is also an Hourglass product, but they're like basically, I think they are the same exact size, and I again thought I grabbed two mineral veils, but I did not, and I didn't notice that I had grabbed this instead of this until after I'd opened it. So I did use this. It's a little too dark for me, so I had to combine it with another foundation that was a little too light for me, and it worked pretty well, but I wasn't able to use it on its own, so I don't know how much I actually like that foundation. Hourglass is cruelty free, but they're also very expensive, and I think that there are other primers for less expensive that I like a little bit more, because I just don't find that primers do that much for me and my skin and making my makeup last or anything like that. So I don't want to pay this much for something that I don't love. And then this, I haven't heard that many great things about this foundation. It was hard to tell because again I had combined it with another one, but I don't really like super mattifying, super full coverage foundations nowadays, and this is what this is marketed as, so I don't think I'd ever purchase a full size. And on that note, the last item that I used up was this packet of Jouer foundations. This is the Essential High Coverage Cream Foundation. I did not like this. So it came with a bunch of foil packets that are varying shades, and I was able to use a handful of them. I tried to use one of the darker ones as a cream bronzer. Well, I did use one as a cream bronzer, but it turned out really orange and not that great. So that was unfortunate, but I do have a handful left, and I realized, so for a long time I've been wanting to film a I do my husband's makeup kind of challenge, and I realized that I could use one of these or one of the other foundation samples as his foundation, because a long time ago I bought the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, but I bought this like years ago, and this was supposed to be in his shade, so I have a feeling it's expired. I mean, I haven't opened it, so I don't know, but also I didn't like this foundation even on myself, so I don't know if I really want to put it on him, but I have all of these opportunities. I have lots of foundation samples, so maybe I'll pull one of those to try and match to him. Anyways, I did not like this. Jouer is cruelty free, but I did not like this foundation. It's got splotchy on me and wore away poorly, and this is another high coverage, more mattifying kind of foundation, and I did not like this, so I would not purchase that. All right, and those are all of the samples that I used up over the last month and a half-ish since I filmed this intro video. And now we are moving on to the things that I will be using up next. And let's start here. I have a couple of primer samples, and one of them is the other Hourglass primer thing that I was trying to use up last time but pulled the wrong thing. And then I also have a Makeup Forever Step 1 Skin Equalizer smoothing primer. So I have both of these little primers. I'm going to kind of count these as one thing. So I'm going to use both of these up. Both of these are primers that I have tried historically, and they're fine. They're not anything that great, because again, I just don't find that primers work that great on my skin. The only one that I have seen minor success, or maybe I would say more than minor, I've seen success with, is the e.l.f. Putty Primer, actually. This one right here, I do like this a lot, but we're going to be using these two up. So that's the first thing. And then next I have one skincare item, and I think this is the only other skincare sample I have, and it is the Boscia Makeup Breakup Cool Cleansing Oil. So this is a cleansing oil to take off my makeup. I expect that this will just take me 1 to 2 uses to get used up, but I've had this for a very, very long time, so I thought I might as well put it in this project to actually use it up. I'm almost certain that Boscia is not cruelty-free, so even if I like this, I won't be able to repurchase it, but I have it, might as well use it. Oh, next is something I'm pretty excited about. It is a triple threat sample thing, and this is a thing by Becca. It is the ultimate guide to your best light, and we have 3 different highlighter samples in here. We have the Shimmering Skin Perfector Liquid Highlight in Opal, the Shimmering Skin Perfector Pressed Highlight in Opal, and the Shimmering Skin Perfector Poured Cream Highlight in, you guessed it, Opal. So we have 3 different versions of this shade. I have used the pressed powder, but I have not used the other 2 formulas, so I am excited to try those out. I'm not totally sure how to use, oh, okay. So the liquid, this first one in this little pouchy thing, it says can also be mixed with favorite primer, foundation, or moisturizer for an all-over dewy glow. I wonder how that works out. I'm working from home, so maybe I'll test it out and see how it looks, because if it looks crazy, no harm, no foul. I'm not going to be seeing anybody. So this is the other thing that I'm going to be using up, and I'm counting this as one item. Pretty excited about that. And then we have 2 things left. The first is a foundation, and I have not tried this foundation before, but I am excited to try it out. This is a card of the Too Faced Peach Perfect Comfort Matte Foundation, and we do have 4 shades here. Snow is the one I'm going to opt for, and I'm not even sure if that's going to be light enough, but we'll see. Too Faced is not my favorite brand, especially right now, as I'm sure it is not a favorite brand for a lot of you, but I do have this, so I thought I would try it out. I wonder if it smells of peaches. Infused with peach and sweet fig milk. So I wonder how it smells. All right, so we're gonna be using that up. It does say it's matte, but I feel like that foundation is gonna be a little more natural on the face than some of the other ones that I've tried. And we have a concealer. This is the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealing Pot. I don't even know if this is still available. I have no idea. But we do have the shades light, medium, and medium tan. Light, it looks like, is the lightest it goes, so that's probably the one that I'm gonna have to use. I've never heard, I don't think, anybody talk about this, so I'm excited to try it out. IT Cosmetics is a cruelty-free brand, so if I love it, maybe it'd be something I'd be interested in trying out. It does say it's a weightless, smoothing, complete coverage concealer. Complete coverage makes me a little nervous, because sometimes that can mean that it's kind of heavy on it, but it does say it's weightless, but it could be like super full coverage, and I don't love that look nowadays, but we'll have to see. All right, so those are the 5 items I am rolling in. I am really excited to try all of those out, and then I'm rolling out, tossing out all of the rest of those samples. Hopefully my next update will come a little bit sooner than this one did, a little closer to a month and less of like 2 months maybe is how when this is going up. If you like this video, if you like project pans, don't forget to give this one a thumbs up. I have lots of other project pans going all of the time, so if you don't want to miss out on those, definitely consider subscribing and checking out my channel for those other updates. And I think that is everything I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.